Ahoy there, crew! This is your captain speaking, and today I'm turning rainbow colors into guys based on their meanings. The first color we'll be taking a look at is Turquoise. It is a combination of green and blue. Now, I already made green's design in the first video, but blue is some uncharted territory. So for Turquoise's symbolism, I'll take the meanings from both colors. It has the same calm energy as blue, but also the same refreshing quality as green. So I believe this character will be calm and clear-headed. There's also some contrast in the color symbolism. Blue encourages logical thinking, while green encourages empathy. These qualities, luckily, aren't exclusive and can be used to create a nice balance. This character will be very calm and understanding. So he's very good at comforting others, but not for the right reasons. He's very manipulative and self-serving, so the empathy that comes from the green symbolism is definitely a front. Turquoise is also a gemstone. It is said to have healing properties as well as enable spiritual communication. I think a free-spirited character would be great to represent this. He probably runs around claiming to speak with ghosts too. To represent the spirit side, I gave his shirt an eye-like pattern. It can also represent him keeping an eye out for opportunities. He most definitely uses his spirit side to scam people. But here he is. He's not a great person, but I do like how his hair turned out. For our second color, we have a nice deep blue. Blue tends to be a calming color, so it would be fitting for our character to present themselves with a calm exterior. But blue is also the color that represents sadness. My head immediately jumped towards giving him an emo-inspired outfit. I sort of associated black and white stripes with it, so he had to have a striped shirt. I was thinking of giving him a long sleeve under it, but I really wanted to give him a bunch of bracelets, so I had to make a hard choice there. I guess I could have still given him one and just shortened the sleeves a bit, but his skin tone would have covered a lot less of his design then, and I still do love how he looks, especially with the little hole in his jeans. Apparently, productivity spikes when working in a blue room. I don't know how true this is. I've never understood how people say that specific colors actually affect you so deeply, like with certain colors that are supposed to make you hungry, but I still want to incorporate it into his personality. He's a hard worker, and I imagine he has tons of creative hobbies, specifically making bracelets. That's just something that popped into my head that I think suits him. Blue is also supposed to be an unappetizing color. The only way I can think to incorporate this is that he gets so laser focused that he often forgets to eat. Here is his final design though. I really like how he turned out. His hair looks especially cool. Hey, so this video is technically a part 2. If you're interested in taking a look at the process for the first few color-inspired characters I created, be sure to check out that video. I turned the colors into cute girls for that one though. For our next color, we have purple. It's a symbol of wealth and royalty due to its pigment being quite expensive in the olden days. I imagine him to be quite pretentious. He'd act nice, but have a tendency to give backhanded compliments. Purple is also the most mysterious and magical color. The mystery definitely suits him. I turned him into one of those characters that have their eyes closed all the time, or maybe he just barely peers through his lashes. I imagine that people like speculating about the reason for this. Purple is also said to be a calming color, which I think adds nicely to his mystery. He's a very calm yet smiley character. Purple is also apparently a color that promotes introspection and other observations. Keeping into account his other qualities, it definitely gives off art critic vibes to me. Maybe when there's an artwork that wows them, he'll even open his eyes nice and wide to take a good look. I gave him a bunch of rings. I would have loved to make them gold as a sort of status symbol, but I didn't want to stray too far from the purple tones. That was my one rule for this challenge. I could go far from the main color only for the skin tones. Overall, I think he came out looking really nice. I think his shiny boots turned out great. The last color I'll be turning into a character is pink. It happens to be one of my favorite colors, the other being red. It was at this point that I wished I'd used these colors to design the girl group instead. I'm already not that great at drawing men, so adding the feminine colors into the mix made it feel a little harder in my head. Luckily, I don't think it affected things too much. Pink is associated with romance, kindness, and innocence. It's a very sweet and gentle color. It would only be fair for this character to match that energy. I had to draw him in a very inviting pose and try to make his face look friendly. I gave him some nice big eyes and a, hopefully, sweet smile. Oh, I just realized I could have given him some suspenders. Maybe that would have elevated his outfit a little. But I do like him without them, so it's not a big deal. Pink is also associated with a nurturing nature, so I imagine he enjoys taking care of others, be it friends, family, lovers, or even pets. Oh, he'd definitely be a big animal lover. I think he turned out really good. He's definitely the cutest of this bunch. I really like his outfit. Now that I'm done with this project, I decided to put them all on a color wheel. Did a color wheel challenge last year, but it feels a little lacking now. So this is a nice update to that project. There's even 8 characters this time instead of just the 6. But that's all for today, crew. Be sure to like and subscribe so I can see you again for our next voyage. Bye bye!